Good afternoon and welcome South Suburban Ice Arena, Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Castleview Sabercats, Rock Canyon Jaguars. This is Cat Hockey. Once again, we're live here at South Suburban where your Cats will take on the Heritage Eagles. And by God, we know that Northern Colorado can't come up with another mascot other than an eagle. So we'll switch back and forth. We'll call them the Eagles. We'll call them Heritage, but hopefully we won't be not calling any goals. Your Cats are taking the ice. They are wearing their blacks with red and gold trim. Heritage in whites with red and gray trim. Your Cats coming off a week of cancellations from cold weather and snowstorms. So it's been a while since they hit in the ice. Hopefully they will pick it up. Mistake-free hockey here this afternoon. Take advantages of Heritage's mistakes. So real quick, while we got some time here, we're going to give you your 22-23 Sabercats. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 1, Jacob Harris. Sophomore, out of Castleview, left winger number 2, Aiden O'Reilly. Freshman, out of Rock Canyon, left winger number 3, Trent Miller. Freshman, out of Castleview, defenseman number 4, Jeffrey Keenan. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 6, Luke Gardner. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, center number 17, assistant captain Jackson Jones. Sophomore, out of Castleview, right winger number 8, Mason Marks. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 9, assistant captain Justin Keogh. Freshman, out of North Star Academy, right winger number 10, Taylor Tremblay. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, right winger number 11, Tatum Small. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, center number 12, Matthew Wanogo. Sophomore, out of Castleview, right winger number 13, the Galloping Ginger, Jared Jones. Sophomore, out of Castleview, defenseman number 14, Logan Lucier. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, left winger number 15, and your captain, Dane Zitzelsberger. Freshman, out of Castleview, defenseman number 16, Ozzy Pinello. Sophomore, out of Castleview, center number 17, Owen Shanahan. Freshman, out of Rock Canyon, defenseman number 18, Zach Kuchka. Junior, out of Castleview, left winger number 19, Grant Soroki. Freshman, out of Castleview, center number 20, Turner Heft. Sophomore, out of Castleview, wearing number 22, defenseman Brendan Leslie. Sophomore, out of Rock Canyon, goaltender number 31, Corey Clothier. Reserve Cats are Nathan Peel, Emmett Duffy, and the 1 DC Husky, Kieran Thompson. Your coaching staff, head coach Brian Heft, his assistants Tommy Harris and Kyle Stovall, Michael Dubas, hockey director and varsity head coach. Out today for your Cats is number 18, Zach Kuska. And there is your 22, 23 Sabercats. So getting a tip in the broadcast booth.
That's here in the backup goalie.
So the backup goalie is dressed today for your Cats. Thompson Kieran, once again, the one lone DC Husky. Your Cats have not seen this particular Heritage team this year yet, so this will be the first go around with them. Down to our last 50 seconds of these warm-ups.
doctor said he can take the plates and put it.
Cats will head over onto that bench.
Yeah, he'd be out for almost a year.
Hopefully get some inspirational and straightforward, direct instructions from the coaching staff. Hopefully that will start out with mistake-free hockey. Don't give these boys the opportunity. We've said it once, we've said it 100 times in broadcast. I don't care if it's the NHL all the way down to squirts. Turnovers turn into goals. We are tight here up in the Cats' den. Got many a fan around us, so plus and minuses for everybody. They're going to be loud, but they got to listen to me squawk. So from the broadcast booth here in the Cats' den, director, producer, man behind the keyboard, keeping you live and with the action, Kenny Jones. The squirrel is behind the camera today. Promises me she will keep up with the action. And I am the voice of the Cats, Dick Pepperfield. So the Cats got the cage surrounded. They call it out. We're going to once again head over to that bench. Get them starting lineups out onto the ice. Get them sticks a banging. Referee's hand in the air, and we'll get this one underway. Want to give a quick shout out here real quick. Tomorrow night, fundraiser for Castle View and Rock Canyon hockey program, barbecue and auction. So come out, get some good barbecue, bid on some items, build some money for your Castle View Sabercat hockey program. So there, like we predicted, sticks a banging. Shanahan steps in for the draw. Hand in the air. Referee says, let's do it. And the puck is down. Won by Shanahan. Back to Leslie. He throws it down the boards. Shanahan gets a stick on it, throws it into the zone to Sorky. Sorky's got on a stick shot off the side of the cage. Picks up the trash behind the cage as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Eagles pick it up, though. Pickpocketed by Marks. Marks throws it to Sorky, who cannot come up with it as it gets under his stick. Keogh tracks it down on the boards. Back feathers it to the back of the cage. Sorky gives chase. He's got Marks and Shanahan on the door. Cannot get a stick on it as it comes free. Marks gets there, poke checks it. Sorky loses his twig, but gathers it back up. Puck comes past to Keogh. Keogh shot, kicked out wide off of the Eagle side. Feather back around the boards, pickpocketed by an Eagle. Thrown to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Shanahan. Top the circles, beats one, walks it in. Shot, off the side of the cage into the glass by. Once again, another great turnover opportunity by Shanahan. Picked up by most of the Cats, head off for a line change. Skates around the cage, top of the circle, cross-ice pass into the corner. Jones is on it, gets half of a stick on it, but poke checked away from him. Throw down the boards, that's going to be an icing, and we'll take that because that's a 120-foot face-off in the attacking zone. 13:41 ticked away here in the first. We are tied by 0, and so far the Cats have put on the pressure. Jones, Zitzelsberger on now with Pinello and Gardner. Puck now, won by Jones. Jones back to. Comes bounce off shot from Gardner. Pinello picks it up, bangs it off the boards atop the circles, but it's picked off. Jones steals it, throws it around the cage. Zitzelsberger fans on it, gets caught up in the skates and thrown down the boards. Gets back to Pinello. He picks it up at the blue line. Cross ice pass to Gardner, who throws one into the corner. Zitzelsberger gets a stick on it, bangs it hard off the boards, picks up the trash. Now he's poke checked away from him, and now it's a scrum. Jones into their help as an Eagle loses an edge, comes down. Jones comes up with it on the doorstep. He's got him. He couldn't get to it as he fans on his pass to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Gardner. Then it's poke checked out by the Eagles to neutral. Here they come. Jones picks it up, throws it into neutral, but it's picked off. Jones picks it up. No, that's Zitzelsberger. Picks it up in neutral, skates it into the Blues. Got a look here. Shot. Pad save. Loose. Shot. Save. Kicked out wide. Great opportunity there by the Jones-Zitzelsperger line. Pinello tracks it down in his own end, skates it to the blue line. Now he throws a pass hard out to Heft, hits him in the stick, but he can't control it. Into the zone once again is the Cats to the blue line, and now it comes out. Lucier off the bench comes in and throws it right back into the zone. Small gets a skate on it, but it bounces over him. Lucier back checks and separates the man from the puck as he skates in front of his own net through the own circles to the blue line. He's on the move now. Lucier into the zone. Lucier beats one, beats two, 5-hole. Tracks it down behind his own net and comes up with it again. Lucier's going to cycle to top the circles. Shot! Kicked out wide, saved by the Eagles goalie. Feathered to the blue line, and it does make it out by the Eagles. They're on the move into the zone. Here comes a shot. Gets around one shot. Poke checked away, save, shot, save. Oh, back-to-back scoring opportunities for the Eagles on the only two shots they've had during the game. And the first opportunity, they got it into the zone, and Harris comes up big for your Cats. Cage came off its cowlings. We're going to get a face-off at 11:46 of the first. Tied at 0. Winogle steps in. He does win the draw. Gets it to Keogh. Throws it to the blue line, but not out. Shot. Saved by Harris. Kicked out off the boards to Trumley. He gets a stick on it. Does get it out of the zone. Then it's poke checked away from him. He does a great back check. Separates the man from the puck. And Winogle picks up the trash. Throws it into the zone. Delayed offsides as Winogle was off as Trumley throwed it into the zone. Everybody back now as it comes out to neutral. Keogh tracked it down, went to feather one out to Leslie, but it got poke checked away in behind the cage. Keogh puts on the brakes, goes the other way as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Keogh pickpockets an Eagle and comes up with the puck off of Leslie's skates, but he gets it back, feathers it out to the blue line, and it makes it out enough that the Eagles are offsides. Trumley to track it down. He's going to skate it around his own cage. Trumley on the move now, has it on his stick. Throws it hard off the boards for himself, but didn't get it back. Coming off the bench is Shanahan. Picks up the trash. Shanahan into the zone. Only Cat standing. Back throws it to Keogh, who loses the handle at the blue line on the hip check. Into the zone, the puck goes. Pinello picks it up, throws it off the boards to the blue line. Marks picks it up, throws it off the boards, but it's picked off. Pinello makes it around one at the blue line. Cross-ice pass right on the money to Shanahan. Shanahan into the zone, shot off of the glove. Rebound, shot, blocker save, back-to-back save. Pinello on the doorstep, shot off of a skate. Oh my, Pinello gets it at the backhands it, shot, save, and a cover. Oh my goodness. Shanahan, Marks, Pinello, all with opportunities and just could not get it by the Eagles goalie. Defensive line change for your Cats. Shanahan steps in for the draw. Puck down. He does win it. Mark shot. Kicked out wide off of a skate. Lucier's there in the corner. He picks it off. Throws it to Shanahan. Marks wants it on the doorstep. Throwed it to him. Didn't make it all the way through. Shot Marks. And it's saved at the last second. Marks and Shanahan once again. Cats had opportunities there. And the Eagles goalie is stepping up big here as he kicks out a skate and makes the save at 9:53 of the first. Jones-Zitzelsperger in for the draw down. Jones does win it. Back to Jones. He throws it to Lucier. Lucier to the circle. Makes a cycle. He's going to get a look here. Lucier shot. Goal! Cats goal! Number 14, Logan Lucier from Jared Jones. Jones to Lucier to the back of the net at 9:43 of the first. Your Cats are up by one.
Yeah, Booger!
Jones stepped in for the draw. Eagles do win it though. Puts on the brakes, skates to the blue line into the zone. Shot blocked, stick saved by Harris as he got around Leslie. Feathered out to Jones. Jones on the break. Jackson Jones into the corner now. He throws one to the front. It hits a skate and bounces free. Zitzelsperger tracks it down, back feathers it to Jones. Jones tied up. That's a hook. Held onto his stick. No hand in the air. Jones still battling away. Thrown out to the blue line. Kept in by Keogh. Keogh skates to the top of the circles. Takes a look. Shot. Blocker save by the Eagles goalie. Comes out off of the glass and out of the zone. Leslie's going to track it down. He does get handled on the top of the circles. Lightly feathers one to the blue line. Jones fans on it. Then he loses an edge and goes down and fans on it. Loosely picks it. Leslie picks it up, throws it to the blue line. Breezer tucked into his shorts, but I believe that's Miller. Throws it into the zone. Now it comes out. Gets thrown down ice into the zone. No icing here. Leslie's going to track it down. Picks it up around his own cage. Feathers a pass down the boards. Gardner, nope. Keogh picks it up, throws it to Small. Small's got his stick on it. Cross ice passes right to an Eagle. Small gets it off of a Leslie pass. He loses an edge but gets it back. Stays on his feet. Now he's into the zone. He's got Heft going with him. Still on his stick. Hip checked into the boards and separated from the puck. Heft gets a stick on it, but it's still down the boards and not out. Kept in by Small. Small around one as one of the Eagles throws it into neutral. Pinello's got it on his stick. Throws it back to Gardner. Gardner's got it on his stick. Throws a big hard pass all the way behind Pinello. He's got to track it down. He does behind his own cage. Throws it out to Small. Small gets a stick on it, loses it. But it's poke checked away by Winogle. Winogle off the boards to himself. Picks it up. Great work by Winogle into the zone. Winogle had two Eagles. One takes him out as he loses an edge. Good work by Winogle. Chipped around the boards, gets past Winogle into the corner. Pinello tracks it down. He feathers it around the referee to Winogle. He's got Small on his doorstep. Winogle to Small, chipped away. Gardner shot wide. Small shot to the front door. Nobody home for the Cats. Picked up by the Eagles and thrown down ice. That's going to be, and no, waved off. Old Man River waved it off. Throw back down. Pinello beats one, gets checked off of the puck and loses it as Trumbley picks up the trash around the own cage. Trumbley on his stick. Now he's to the blue line. Trumbley on the move to the opposite blue line. Trumbley still going. Poke check, but gets it back, throws it to the front door, and nobody home for the Cats as it comes out to neutral. Keenan cross ice pass to Lucier. Lucier holds, throws a big pass down the boards of the blue line, but picked off by an Eagle. Checked off the boards and separated from the puck by Trumbley. Trumbley chases it down, picks up the puck, feathers one out to the blue line, but not out. Wrapped hard around the boards. Lucy A tracks it down. Lucy A's got it on his stick. Around the cage he comes. Rips it hard back around the boards. It gets past Keenan, but makes it to Shanahan. Shanahan gets tripped up at the blue line, but he keeps it in the zone. Saworki shot, save, and a cover as it hits the Heritage goalie in the logo. Great work by Shanahan to keep it in the zone. Saworki picks up the trash and throws one on net. 6:05 of the first. Your Cats up by one. Shanahan steps in for the draw. Puck down, he does win it, but right to one of the Eagles. And then the trash comes free, and Shanahan picks it up. He's got Saworki sitting there, walks it in off of the pad shot, save. Thrown out hard by an Eagle, but right into his teammate's skates and stays in the zone. Puck caught up in everybody's skates now. Backs free, and Lucy, nope. They're going to blow it as Leslie picked it up on the blue line. Old Man River, who is 18 and a half to 22 feet away from it behind it, calls it offside. And the puck comes out of the zone. The referee that's standing right on the line, no whistle, but the guy who is at the opposite side of the rink calls it from center stripe. Puck down, won by Cassaview. Keogh picks it up, skates it into the zone, beats one, no hand in the air on a trip right in front of you. Oh, he can't see it, and so if he can't call it. But Keogh's got it, picked it up, skated around the circles, back feathers, a nice drop pass. Here comes a shot, blocked in front off of a Eagle's shoulder. Shanahan got a stick on it. Cross ice pass to the blue line. Leslie keeps it in. He feathers 1-2. Shanahan's got it on his stick. Drops it to the blue line. Keogh skates it in. He's checked off. It comes free. Soroki shot saved. Shanahan shot wide. Feathered around the board. Soroki again's got it at the top of the circles. Holding on to it. Pass shot by Marks. Saved by the Eagles goalie off of a pad, and Leslie has got to track it down. Leslie picks it up behind his own net. Skates it to the circles. Throws it out to Keogh, who took it off of his stick. But the trash is picked up by Jones at center. Jones skates it in. Top of the circles. Jones shot off the side of the cage. Drop. And did it go in? He's looking behind him. Oh, and they're going to say he got down on it as the Jones shot made it past the Heritage goalie. And you know how we know that? Because he looked behind him, which means he thought it went in. Finally got it settled down. Face-off at 4:36. Won by Jones. Back to Gardner. Gardner throws it hard into the corner. Zitzelsperger's going to pick it up. Zitzelsperger throws it off of an Eagle. Pinello picks it up at the point. Rips one high and wide. Those have got to be on net. Jackson Jones picks it up. No, that's Jared Jones. He throws it to Jackson. Poke checks it back to him. But the Eagles come up with it. They're going to skate it down the boards. Cross-ice pass is picked off by Zitzelsperger, but takes a bounce right to an Eagle, and we're 3-on-2 going the other way. Now both Joneses get back. Shot, goal. Unbelievable. They don't get any weaker than that. Weak shot comes off of Harris's pad right to an Eagle. He's got nothing but air and net in front of him, and a blind man on one leg could have made that goal, and in it goes, and we're tied at 1. Lackadaisical skating by 4 Cats on that play. You got to skate with more purpose than that. 3 guys gliding. We call that Disney on ice skating. You want to skate, you want to stay with it, you want to get in the play, skate like your ass is on fire. Puck down, won by Castleview. Now off the boards, Lucier's got it, beats 1. Lucier beats 2. Lucier at the top of the circle, shot just kicked out wide at the last second. Hef's got it behind the cage, loses it though. Small gets a stick on it, poke checks it back around the cage as the Eagles throw it into the corner. Keenan picks it up, Keenan gets to it, throws it around the boards, but loses the handle, and the Eagles get it back to the blue line, but not out. Throw it down the boards, now it's a scrum. I believe O'Reilly's in there scrapping away. So is Small, but the puck comes free into neutral. Keenan puts a hip check, separates the man from the puck, and Lucier picks up the trash around his own net. Lucier puts on the brakes, holds. Now he rips it hard around the boards, gets one hop over Keenan's stick, but into neutral. Hef gets a stick on it, loses it, drop passes it to O'Reilly and Small, but they chipped it away into one another. Got to talk, boys. Know where you're going. Puck does come out of the zone on the line chain. Heft on the move. Cross-ice pass. Trumley gives chase. I believe that's O'Reilly's got his breezers tucked. Got it at the blue line. Loses the handle in his own zone. Now it's a big cross-ice pass to the boards. Gets poke checked away at the blue line. Turned over at the front. Shot. Kicked out wide by Harris. Into the corner. Throwed hard around the boards. Leslie gives chase. Checked off of the puck is a Cat as Winogle gets a stick on it and gets it out of the zone. Little life given to this Heritage team now, but Cat's got to pick it up. Winogle at the blue line keeps it in. Beats 1, but he's checked off of the puck, and it does good to slash it back into the front of the net. Nobody home for the Cats as the Eagles pick it up, throw it to the blue line. Now into neutral it comes. Throwed hard in around the cage. Harris stops it, and it takes a wicked bounce, but Lucier's there to pick it up as the Eagles were on the line change. Lucier to the blue line. Lucier to center stripe. Loses the handle. That is a turnover, but Winogle picks it up, gets it into the zone. O'Reilly gets a stick on it as Winogle and an Eagle lose an edge and go down. Picked up into the zone, thrown into neutral to Marks. He throws it hard around the cage, and O'Reilly gives chase. Picked up, takes a bounce off of a skate, comes right to Keogh. Shot, kicked out wide. Shanahan's got a stick on it. He throws it back to the point. Shot by Winogle. Loose on the doorstep. O'Reilly gets a chip in, but the Eagles goalie gets a glove down just in time. 1:16 left in the period, tied at 1. Shanahan's going to step in for the draw. Puck down. Shanahan does win it, but he loses it in his skates. Comes free. Poke checked away by a Cat. Keogh poke checks it to the front of the net, but nobody home. And the Eagles are in behind us. Leslie, last man standing. He tracks down the Eagle, who puts on the brakes, walks it in. Shot, save, and a cover by Harris. Great job by Leslie to get back and stop that breakaway opportunity. Held the man up at the circles. Cats did drop back to stop the passing lanes, and the Eagle had to shoot. Harris comes up with the save to keep this a 1-1 game. Won by the Eagles, fanned on at the blue line, and now skated out by Soroki. Soroki makes it into the zone, gets it caught up in his skates and his stick, and cannot get a shot. Back to the point. Pinello rips one from the blue line. Shot! Goal! Cats goal! Pinello's shot takes a bounce off of the Eagles goalie, and standing at the back door, I believe, was Shanahan. We'll see here. Still trying to figure it out. We're going to go with number 8, Marks, to the back of the net at 45.9 seconds of the first. Pinot to Marks to the back of the net. And that puts your Cats back in the lead. Puck now won by Jones, get caught up in his skates. He kicks it now under his skate, comes free to Jared Jones. He throws a wicked wrister, but too high over the top of the net, off the glass, all the way to the blue line. Jones feathers it back to Jones. He takes it off of his skate and out of the zone. Now he throws it in to Gardner, and Gardner's off to the races. He throws it to Jones at the blue line. Loses a handle, but gets it back. Still on his stick, and throws one high into the netting at 17.8 seconds left in the period. Need a drop and a shot here. Somebody yelled from the... Here, we'll get into fan mode. 17 seconds! Here we go. Need a drop and a shot. There it is. There's the win. Get the shot. Zilzelspurger still on his stick. Shot is blocked in front. Jones comes up with it. Poke check to Ray. Trash is ping-ponging around, and the Cats cannot come up with it. 7 seconds! 7 seconds. Throw it into neutral. Shoot. And it's going to be into the zone, but off of the skate of Jones, and that's going to be the end of one. Cats up by 1. And once again, we're going to call the score. It's 2-1, but your Cats have basically scored all 3 goals. What are you doing?
You're holding it too close to the...
I'm holding the mic too close to my face. I have been told. So Coach F has got to be happy with the Cats' first period. They outplayed them Eagles solid. 90% of the game was in the attacking end. Once again, one mistake ends up on the board. Got to get it under control here. Hopefully Coach Heft is drawing up something fierce on that board. He'll have these boys lined up and ready to go for number 2. See if I can bring up my information so I can get it better out than I did at the starting of the game.
That BMW is nice.
Okay, here we go. Loading. Still loading. Okay, so here we go. Tomorrow night, 5 to 8 o'clock, Wide Open Saloon, Sedalia, Colorado. Food and live auction. Once again, 2 get money for your Sabercats hockey club. All you can eat barbecue for $30, and then there will be a live auction during or along with the barbecue. Some great vacation B&Bs are up for auction, photo sessions, a teeth whitening section with Blanchard and Richardson Dentistry, signed Cale Makar jersey, some Avalanche tickets along with some Air Force tickets, just to name a few items. So, once again, tomorrow night, 5 to 8, Wide Open Saloon in Sedalia, Colorado. Come out and support your Cats. Puck down for number 2. Hef does win it back to an Eagle, though, into the zone off of Lucy A's stick. He tracks it down, is going to skate it around his own cage. He gets poke checked away. Nope, he feathered it back behind the cage to the blue line by Keenan, but it is ripped back around the cage by an Eagle. Puck comes free down the boards. Small got a stick on it. Lucier in there pins the man up against the boards and steals the puck. Lucier picks up the trash as it comes wide. Lucier on his horse. Skate! Lucier to the center stripe. Now into the zone. Lucier takes on 3 Eagles and is sandwiched and separated from the puck, but he gets it back. Loses it again behind own cage. Miller picks it up. He feathers it to the doorstep, and both Cats had separated. They were there for a second. Heft and Small were there, but didn't wait long enough for the pass. Puck is outletted to neutral, now into the blue line. Keenan gets a stick on the shooter from Heritage and stops the ring. Turnover in front of the own net, though. Here comes a shot. Glove chipped down by Harris, but not held on to. Puck goes into the corner. Another turnover on a pass from Small to Lucy. Keenan picks off a pass that comes to the front. We're 2-on-2. Eagles getting back now. Keenan drops it to Lucy, skates it to the circles, throws one off of an Eagle standing in front of him, but gets it back. Wrap around off the side of the cage. Nope, that's Small. Puck does come free, comes to the blue line into neutral, and now thrown into the zone. Winogle's going to be the first one there. Did get a stick on it as an Eagle picks it up, throws it through the doorstep, but nobody home for the Eagles. Eagles goalie comes way out to play it, slows it down, throws it to the defenseman. He puts on the brakes, comes back the other way, throws it off the boards, and Kuska picks it off at the blue line, skates to the top of the circle, shot, save, kicked out wide by the Heritage goalie. Great work there by Keogh, just did everything but find the net. Delayed offsides as it goes into the zone. Now it comes right back out, down the boards. Leslie's got to skate to track it down. He does beat the Eagles to it. Skates it around his own cage. Throws a cross-ice pass to the blue line. It does get out. Heritage picks it up, throws it hard off the glass, right back into the zone. Cross-ice pass off the boards to O'Reilly. But he was headed for the bench for a line change. Did not pick it up on the run and caught behind the defense and whistled offside. Cats came up with a break there because once again, a bad pass found its way into the zone. And your Cats were caught in a change. Heritage was behind them, but luckily one of the two was called offsides because it was going to be one-on-one with Harris. 12-17 of the second. Cats up by 1. Shanahan steps in. Puck down. He does win it. Into the corner. Poke check to Gardner. Gardner throws it back to Soroki. Soroki picks it up. Skates to the top of the circles. Holds. Wraps it hard around the boards. Behind the cages. Gardner tracks it down. Gardner gets it poke checked away, but Pinello picks it up around his cage. Puts on the brakes. Throws it back to Gardner. Gardner throws it out to Marks. Gets by his stick. Throw to the blue line and now takes a one bouncer into neutral. Gardner picks it up, got it on his stick, throws it out to neutral. Shanahan is waiting for it, but Marks couldn't get it to him. Marks tracks it down, gets it back at the blue line, throws it hard into the zone, off the back of the cage. Poke checked around. to the boards. Pinello stops it with the skate. Now he gets a stick on it. Poke check back to the blue line and throw it high and wide of the cage as Soroki tracks it down. Shanahan wants it. Soroki puts on the brakes, goes the other way. Shanahan still wants it. Still didn't get it to him. Shanahan still waiting and Soroki still fighting. Puck comes free though. Now it comes to the boards. Marks picks it up and keeps it in. To the boards though and out by an Eagle. Back check is Shanahan. He checks the man off the puck, steals it, throws it across ice to Gardner. Gardner, the blue line, takes a bounce off an Eagle skate, and it is out as Shanahan picks it up, skates it into the zone. Shanahan puts on the brakes, gets a shot, and if that had been an inch lower, it was going in. Over the top of the glass, Pinello picks it up, throws it in behind the cage to Shanahan, who throws it down the boards to Zitzelsperger that keeps it in. Shanahan to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger poke checked away. Puck still kept in. Thrown to the doorstep. Once again, no Cats there though. Out to the blue line, but turned over. Jones picks it up. Shot off of the blocker. Jones shot wide. Zitzelsperger in the back of the corner. Zitzelsperger picks it up, throws it to Jones, gets it back. Jones picks up the trash, gets checked off the puck, but still fighting away. Heritage picks it up, skates it around their own cage, puts on the brakes, throws it to the blue line, fanned on by one of the Eagles. Cross ice pass from neutral to Zitzelsperger. He throws it down hard around the cage as Jones tracks it down. Jones has it on his stick, fanned on it, but to the point, Keenan's got it. He throws it hard around the cage. Jones has it, hit him in the stick. He couldn't keep the handle of it, and it bounces right to Heritage, who skates it to the blue line and throws it out. Lucier picks it up, though. He throws it to neutral, off the boards. Picked up off of the Jones check. Zitzelsperger skates it into the zone. Shot is blocked and then kicked over the top of the cage by the Heritage goalie. Keenan throws one to the front of the cage. It's hits trash and kicked out wide. Zitzelsperger gets tied up along the boards. He's in a scrum now. Jones in there to help. Heritage in there picking away. Heritage comes away with it. Now Zitzelsperger picks it off. He throws it down the boards. Gets tied up with a couple Eagles and separated from the puck as they pick it up, throw it across ice, and out of hole. Take that icing. What a mistake by Heritage. If that wasn't a Cat, I'd be losing my mind. Picked it up on the blue line, had a man in front of him wearing the same color uniform, and elects to throw it the length of the ice. They call that 120 feet. Icing for a potential face-off and a shot for your Cats. Hef steps in for the draw. Puck is down. Hef does win it as he gets tied up. O'Reilly had a stick on it and lightly feathers it to the corner. Comes to the blue line, takes one bounce and gets over Leslie's stick. Keel on his horse to track it down, and he beats the first Eagle to it around his cage. He beats one. Now he throws a pass out to Blue. We're 2-on-1 going the other way. O'Reilly in. Shot saved by Miller. My fault. He's got his breezers tucked into his shorts, or his jersey tucked into his breezers. Can't see it, so I got it wrong. Small down in there fighting away. Small digging it away. He's pinned up against the board. Eagle loses an edge and gets down, but he stands right back up. Two Cats, two Eagles in there battling away. Puck finally does bounce its way free. Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Still about ping-ponging away. Nobody can get control. Small throws it off the boards to himself. He picks it up. Hef cycled out of it. You got to stay in front of the net, but he does pick it up. Pass is mishandled as it comes to the blue line, and Leslie throws it into the Cat bench. So you got to give them Cats credit, fighting hard, working hard, trying to get it, but nobody on that line could keep control. Line changes all the way around, 7:45 of the second. Your Cats up by one. Winogle stepping in for the draw, takes a look behind him. He does win it, gets caught up in his skates, and then finds its way to the front as, let that ride, as one of the Eagles picks it up and throws it the length of the ice. Hey, let's set it up and do it one more time. Achilles heel of this game so far is Cats are not staying home at the cage. You got to stand home at the cage. Tweety Bird's going to open up the door, and somebody's got to get in there and pinch his head off. Puck down, one by Winogle. Shot blocked in front by Trash. Takes a bounce around, stops the cage. There it is. Shot. Winogle. Saved by the Heritage goalie. Wrap back around the boards wide, and Winogle. Poke check back to the blue line. Pinello. He beats one. Going to skate it into the stripe. Shot off of the goalie's pad. Save. Still alive, gets poke checked around. O'Reilly down the boards to Gardner, who keeps it in. He's going to get a look. Shot blocked in front off of a stick. Loose. O'Reilly shot right into the logo and a cover by the Heritage goalie. Oh, my. Line changes all the way around. Shanahan going to step in for the draw. Puck down, one by Shanahan. He gets tied up, though, but he poke checks it back to the blue line. It gets picked off by an Eagle, though. Lucier picks up the trash into neutral as Keenan skates it into the zone, throws one on net. Stick save, poke checked out wide by the Heritage goalie. Once again, puck takes a wicked bounce right in front of the cage, and nobody there for your Cats. Heritage picks it up, throws it the length of the ice, and that will be another icing. Heritage in desperation mode. We got to keep them there, and the only way we're going to do that is to keep the pressure on. Cats are doing a great job of that. Just got to keep somebody at home in front of that Heritage goalie. He has made the saves, but he has not made the covers. Somebody's got to take advantage. Puck down. Shanahan won it, but lost an edge and went down. Swarky in there to win the trash. Poke check back to Lucier, and that's a turnover. We're going the other way. One-on-one. He gets past Keenan. Keenan does get a stick on the man. Shot, goal. And just like that, we're tied on, once again, another absolutely horrible turnover in the zone. Turns into a breakaway. Turnovers and breakaways equal goals, and we are tied at 2. .23 of the second, tied at 2, puck down, one by Jones. He picks it up, skates it into the zone, walks it in, and shot, save, and finally gets the cover is the Heritage goalie. So once again, Heritage makes a save, but doesn't make the cover. Jones doing everything he could to get to it, but he finally gets it corralled, and faceoff comes in this end. Jones steps in for the draw. Heritage does come away with it, though, to the blue line, and we got another breakaway opportunity here. Leslie, the last man standing, he does get back as Heritage loses an edge and goes down. Leslie feathers it around his own cage and then tracks it down. Leslie has it on his stick, loses it, gets it back, and then feathers another pass to center, and 2 Cats. Neither one of them get to it, Jones or Keogh. Keogh's got to track it down at his own end. Keogh's got it. Big cross-ice pass. Hits Jones on the stick. He skates it out. Hits Jared Jones. Jared beats one. Jones still on his stick. Shot kicked out wide at the last second off of the save of the Jones shot. All the way out of the end. Leslie's back handles it to Keogh. He loses the handle, but Jones picks up the trash. Jones beats one at center. Jones going to walk it in, get this rebound. Shot. There's the rebound. Keogh was half of a step off of it. Keogh picks it up. He's going to walk in front of the cage. Shot. Pad save. Loose. Goal! And that's what we're talking about. Heritage goalie comes up to save, but not the cover. And Zitzelsberger picks up the catnip and throws it to the back of the cage at 5:17 of the second. Keogh to Zitzelsberger to the back of the net. And your Cats are again up by 1. 5 goals on the board. Cats have a part of all 5 of them. So So we got to get to the stage of the game where the black team quits scoring goals for the white team. Puck now won all the way back into the zone. Hef gives chase. Poke checked away to him. He gets it caught up in his stick. Had a poke checked away and all the way into neutral. Pinello picks it up. Cross ice pass to Gardner. He can't come up with it, and that's a turnover. Throws to the point off of Gardner's stick, or skates. Gardner in there fighting. Pinello picks up the trash, wraps it all the way around the boards to the blue line, and it does make it out. Offsides, delay is coming as all of Heritage was offsides. Pinello outlet pass to the blue line. Throwed hard off the boards, and that's an icing. Three-man hard rush. Two cats in front waiting for the pass, and instead we bang it off of the boards the length of the ice. That's icing for a face-off and a scoring opportunity for Heritage. You gotta see it, you gotta recognize it, you gotta make it happen. Winogle steps in for the draw. Puck now, Winogle does win it. Heritage got almost to it. Poke checked away by Lucier. Winogle picks it up and he's taken to the ground. No hand in the air as he's taken down from behind. Outlet pass to O'Reilly. Hits him in the stick. He poke checks it into the zone and gives chase. Still giving chase is O'Reilly. Poke checked away from him to the blue line and out by Heritage. Lucier picks it up, throws it across ice to Keenan. Keenan to the blue line to Trumbley. Trumbley had it, lost the handle. He gets it back. Trumbley, shot, saved by the Heritage goalie. Nobody there to pick up the trash. Lucier picks it up, beats one at blue line, walks it in, shot, save, and into the netting off of the Heritage goalie's shoulder. Absolute wicked wrister from Lucier. Center of the top of the circles. If that is an inch either way, it's gone in. The Heritage goalie did not make that save. It more or less hit him and was kicked into the netting. Winogle steps in for the draw. Puck now, one back to O'Reilly. O'Reilly feathers it to Keenan. Keenan shot, hits traffic in front, and is coming the other way. 2-on-2 as it comes out of the zone by Heritage. Heritage skates around Lucier, throw to the front. Harris is down and out, but Keenan, nope, that's... Breezer's tucked into his shorts now, can't see that one. Lucier checks him, and Lucier's going to the hole. And we got our first penalty of the game at 3:32 of the second. Lucier is going to the hole, and your Cats are now on the kill. Puck now, one by Shanahan, but he's tied up, and Heritage picks up the trash. They skate it to the top of the circles. Still holding nice, walks it in. Pinello dives in front, blocks one. It's kicked out wide, and it comes all the way to the blue line, and we got numbers. Shanahan on the move. Shanahan beats one shot, and off of the Heritage goalie's chest once again. Cross ice pass by Heritage, picked off by Shanahan. But it's poke checked as he goes to make his move. Soroki gets a stick on it to separate the man from the puck. Poke checked away, and we're skated into the zone, and we get a whistle, and I think we're 4-on-4 hockey. As, yes, Keogh picked up the trash. He was on the move. Heritage cut his legs out from under him, and just like that, we are 4-on-4 hockey for 1:22. Great work by Shanahan, Soroki, and Keogh on that kill. So 4-on-4 hockey for 122, 240, 254. Dyslexia kicking in. Left in the period. Jones is going to step in for the draw. Puck down. Zitzelsperger rips one off of a skate of a Heritage player. All the way to Gardner. Gardner's shot hits trash in front. Jones picks it up, throws it high and hard off the glass. Zitzelsperger picks it up. He beats one at the top of the circle. Somebody get in front of the net. Nobody there yet. Now it's to Jones. Jones shot over the top of the net. Got to make that boy make saves from the blue line. Hits trash in front, but picked up by Zitzelsperger. Feathered into the corner to Jones. Jones back to Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger throws one across the mouth of the goal. Nobody there. Keogh tracks it down. Keogh wins it, but poke checked away from him on the second man. Scrum comes into the corner, and Harrison picks it up, throws it to the boards, not out as Zitzelsperger picks it up. Loses the handle, tracks it down. He's tied up on the boards. Heritage loses an edge and goes down as Jones picks up the pass. Yes, got Keogh on the doorstep, couldn't come up with the pass. We're coming the other way. 2-on-1 by Heritage. Here comes a shot, kicked out wide by Harris. Feathered around the boards to Keogh. Keogh throws a light one that's picked off by Heritage, but ping-pongs its way to Gardner in neutral. Gardner beats one. Gardner into the zone. Gardner shot. Blocker save once again. Nobody on it. From the Gardner shot, and it comes out to neutral. Cats are now on the power play, and they're going to call offside. Guys coming off the bench as it was skated into the zone. 32-second power play for your Cats. 1:26 in the period. Line changes all the way around. Puck now won by the Eagles. Cross ice pass into neutral. Now to the blue line. Poke checked around. Lucier gives chase. I believe that's Miller. Threw it around the ice too. Small tied up on the boards. Gets a stick on it. Pinello picks it up. Pinello to the boards. 1:06. 11 seconds left in the power play. Pinello into the zone. Lays a beautiful pass to couldn't come up with it. Lucier picks it up. Shot. Blocker save once again. Trash is way loose in front of the net. Power play is over. Comes out to the boards. Pinello gets poke checked around him. Lucier into the zone to pick up the trash. His big cross ice pass is all the way into the zone, but Heft was visiting with the Eagles goalie and was 19 and a half feet offside. But they're going to give Lucy an icing, so the puck is going to come all the way down to Heritage is tacking in. 41.1 seconds left in the period. Don't get caught watching the paint dry here, boys. Jones steps in for the draw, tied up in his skates. He does win it. Throwed out to Zitzelsperger to Jones, and he wraps it hard in around the cage. Jones is going to be the first one there. He feathers it back to Jones. Got Zitzelsperger. Got it to him. Shot. Kicked out wide by the Heritage goalie. Finally, a good look. Somebody in front of the cage. Still in front of the cage. Puck comes free. Ping-pongs off of some skates and comes free as Heritage skates it to the blue line. Pickpocketed away. 7 seconds! Jones to Jones. It got caught up, and that's going to end this period. There's a horn for the end of 2. Cats up by 1. And I'm going to run and get a water. We will be back to bring you period number 3.
Your husband kind of white attorney.
Well, we're back in the booth, and sweet baby Jesus, we're going to get a Zam here. Much needed at this level. We haven't got one all year because they say Chassa doesn't allow them, but we're going to get one here, and it's much needed. Hopefully Heft will hit that locker room and tell these Cats, hey, we got to quit giving the Eagles these opportunities. So once again, we're going to go silent here for a little bit, give you guys a break, give me a break, and we will be back for number 3. Okay, welcome back here, South Suburban. For period number 3, your Cats up by 1, 3-2 over the Heritage Eagles. We're going to give another quick shout out and breakdown. Going to sell this one as much as we can while we got a little bit of time here. Sabercat Hockey fundraiser and barbecue, $30 a person, all you can eat, cash bar, wide open saloon in Sedalia, Colorado, tomorrow night, 5 to 8 o'clock. Auction items, just to break down a few, some Bruce Springsteen tickets, a McKinnon signed puck and photo with certificate, McCarr signed jersey with certificate, teeth whitening package from Blanchard and Richardson, Air Force tickets for February 14th. What a better way to spend a man-made holiday than go watch some hockey at the Air Force. Avalanche tickets for March 7th. A mini photo session with It's a Small World photography. Many different gift baskets. Vacation rentals in Arizona, Vail, and Georgetown. And custom t-shirt designs. So there's just to name a few. Come out, have some barbecue, bid often and bid high, and let's make some money for this Sabercat hockey program. Cats take the ice along with the Heritage Eagles. You gotta hope and think that in the locker room, Coach Heft had to say, gotta keep control of the puck. Do not give these boys any opportunities. And by God, somebody jump on the loose puck from the Heritage saves. He's made the saves this afternoon, but he hasn't covered anything. So, referee blows whistle, says let's do it. Harris heads to his pipes. Looks like Hef is going to start out with the Shanahan line of Soroki and Marks. We're going to go with Lucy A. and Leslie on D. Referee says, Harris, you ready? Eagles goalie, you ready? Hand in the air, puck down, and here we go. Oh, it's not Lucy A., it's Keogh. My fault. Won by Heritage, but the Cats pick it up. We got clean, smooth, fast ice as the puck comes out to the blue line and is chipped into the zone by Shanahan. No icing here as he gives chase. He is going to be the first one there. Gets tied up by an Eagle, but he picks it up, throws it to the blue line. Shoot that, young man. There's a shot back door, cooked out wide. Soroki was there, but did not see it coming. He tracks it down into neutral as an Eagle loses an edge and goes down. Puck is poked out by Leslie. Keogh picks it up, skates it in the zone, splits the defense like the Red Sea, and chipped away as he had the goalie down and out to the blue line, kept in by Soroki. Leslie once again throws one off of the skates of an Eagle. Puck comes free. Marks gets a stick on it, throws it down the board. Shanahan keeps it in. Cross ice pass, nice. Hits Keogh in the stick. His shot is blocked. Poke checked away by Trash and feathered out to neutral. Leslie's going to track it down. He does pick it up. Cycles in front of his own cage, loses it, but gets it back. Passes it out to Keogh, and it's turned over. Marks picks it up, throws it off the glass, takes a one-hopper in front of the net, and Keogh picks it up, puts on the brakes again, and cuts back the other way. Oh, he's got him wide open cross ice and feathers it high into the air. One bounces it to Jones, and it gets under his stick as he gives chase. Great look by Keogh to Jones. Puck comes free. Jones picks it up. Shot hitting in front by Trash. Zitzelsperger chases it down. Poke checks it back to Jones. Jones to Zitzelsperger. It's picked off, though, by an Eagle and thrown out to neutral. Pinello picks it up in neutral and does just get it out at the blue line to Jones, who skates it into the zone. He gets checked off of the puck by Heritage as they pick it up, skated around the net to the blue line and out. Gardner steps up in neutral, but it gets around him. Jones picks it up. Cross ice pass 2 from Zitzelsperger to Jared Jones. Poke checked away from him, but he gets it back, slams it off of the glass, and gives chase into the zone. Pinello at the blue line gets poke checked around him and Heft at the blue and comes into the zone, gets around one. Shot, goal? Nope. Saved by Harris at the last section. Once again, a turnover at the blue line almost turns into a goal. Lackadaisical skating. Somebody's got to step up a gear. Pinello going for a line change, picks it up and keeps it in neutral. Gets off Heft's stick. He overskates it as, believe it's O'Reilly. Nope, that's Miller. Picks it up, skates it into the zone. Beats one, loses a handle, gets under Heft's stick. Throw it out to the blue line and into neutral. Big check along the boards from Small. Small ties a man up on the ground as Heft picks up the trash. Heft to the blue line, beats one, poke checks it out to, show me your number, Leslie. Leslie gets it into the zone, but is poke checked away from him. Keenan at the blue line gets poke checked under his stick. Picked up there by Small, though, battling it away. Small finally gets it into the zone. Small's going to get a look. Shot. He threw it 3 feet wide. Leslie picks it up off the boards and the blue line. Throws it back around the corner. Lucier, as an Eagle loses his twig, to the blue line and out. Keenan picks it up, backpedals, and throws it to the blue line. Finds O'Reilly behind the defense. He skates it into the circles. Shot. Saved by the Heritage goalie. Shot saved by off of Winogle's stick. Puck still free as Winogle's tied up. Shot off the post. Shot wide and around the cage off of O'Reilly's stick. Lucier's shot finds its way into trash, but poke checked away. Kept in at the blue line. Nope, they called delayed offsides. Everybody's got to get back. Now the puck comes into neutral. Poke checked away by Smalls. He's headed to the bench. Cross ice pass from Lucy A to O'Reilly. He got turned in a circle, but he gives chase. Ties up the man, separates him from the puck, but Heritage is there to pick it up. Keenan at the top of the circle. Shot kicked out wide from the Eagle goalie. Puck comes into the front of the net, but it is thrown into neutral. Lucier throws it to Shanahan on the blue line. He started to go without the puck, but he gets it back. Shanahan's got it. Beats one Eagle. He's got it on his stick. Man on the doorstep. Cycles the cage. Still on the doorstep. Puts on the brake. Cycles the other way. He's got Soroki waiting. Shanahan walks it in. Shot. Goal! Oh my! Cats goal! Number 17, Owen Shanahan, unassisted as he skates around the world. Finally throws one blocker side high into the back of the net at 9:50 of the third. Your Cats up by 2. Take a breath and get the defibrillator. Here we go. Puck down, one by Heritage into the zone. Cross ice pass through the doorstep. Nobody home. Soroki tracks it down. He gets checked into the corner. Scrum as he's checked by 2 Eagles, and the puck is poke checked away to the doorstep. Shot thrown up high over the crossbar into the glass to the blue line, and we're behind the defense as Soroki picks it up 2-on-2. Soroki walks it in. He's going to get a look. Shot. Big save by the Heritage goalie off the Soroki shot. He does keep it into the zone. Shanahan gets a stick on it, but throws it right into the skates of one of the Heritage players, and they're off to the races. Into the zone. Gets around Leslie, but Keogh's there to pick up the trash. Keogh puts on the brakes, cuts in front of his own net. Keogh's still skating with the puck. Keogh splits the defense, gets poke checked away from him at the last second. Did not get that outlet pass. Poke checked away by Zitzelsperger as Marks picks it up, skates around his own nets, puts on the brakes, throws it out to Keogh. Keogh throws it to Zitzelsperger, who couldn't come up with it on the bounce. Thrown to neutral. Scrum on the center line as it's thrown into the zone, and Jones gives chase. Heritage picks it up, puts on the brakes around his own cage, still holding. Outlet pass to the boards, and turned over by Heritage as Keogh picks it off. Keogh to Jones, goes to throw it to Keogh, who couldn't get it off the block. He loses an edge and goes down over a Heritage player. And we're 3-on-2 going the other way. Heritage pickpocketed by Zitzelsperger. He throws a big pass out to Jones. Jones to Jones connection. Walks it in, shot blocked, and into the netting. Jared Jones to Jackson Jones. Shot was blocked as it was taken and thrown high into the netting at 7:56 of the third. Cats up by 2. Heft steps in for the draw, gets tied up in his skates. Poke checked hard around the boards by Heritage. They pick it up. Heft in there, pickpockets man. Heft to the doorstep. Pinello picks up the trash. He throws one hard, finds trash in the front. Small picks it up, throws it to the doorstep again, but Heritage gets it out of the zone. Gardner picks it up, throws it right back in, but boom, right back out by Heritage. Feathered off of the referee. Comes free. Gardner gets it back, gets it to Miller. He skates it into the zone. Miller to the top of the circles. Miller shot, gloved down, but not held on to by the Heritage goalie. Heft absolutely lays out one of the Eagles behind the net. His head was down. He skated into Heft. We get a whistle, and I believed Heft is going to the hole. Haven't put a hand in the air yet, though. Now they're talking about it. Still talking about it. Head was down as he was skating around the thing. Heft really didn't lay it into him. Yep, they're going to throw Heft to the hole. Now they decide about it. Skating with his head down, he walked right into Heft, who laid him out. And at 7:19 of the third, your Cats are now on the kill.
What'd you want to tell me there, camera girl?
The announcer got it right.
It was originally for the goalie.
So 7:19, Cats have cracked open the door for these Eagles here. Nothing worse than a backbone killer than a shorthanded goal. Let's get one here. Puck down, one by the Cats. Jones throwed out. No, that's Shanahan. Throwed out to the blue line, but kept in by Heritage. Heritage skates, drop pass to the top of the circles. Throws a hard, wicked wrister, 8.5 feet wide of the net into the corner. Picked away to Lucier. Lucier wraps it hard around the boards all the way to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Heritage. Keogh knifes it down, but couldn't keep control as Heritage picks it up at the top of the circles. Back pass to the blue line, cross line, shot, chipped in front, off of a Heritage stick. Heritage into the corner, wraps it around the cage. Mishandled, but gets it back to the blue line. Here comes another shot. Hits his own player in the front and kicked out wide. Keogh in there to battle. Leslie now to put on the pressure. No, that's Lucier. Hits trash and bounces out to the blue line, but not out. Then picked up and thrown the length of the ice. Off of the stick of the Heritage goalie. He does come out and plays it. Gets a stick on it and throws it to neutral. Shot blocked in front. Trash comes wide and we throw it. The length of the ice once again is Keogh. Keogh, good work on the kill. Heritage picks it up, skates it to the blue line, throws a cross ice pass that gets under the stick of the Heritage player, and Lucier picks up the trash, puts on the brakes, and cuts back the other way. Lucier's got it. He's going to hold, still waiting, and feathers out a pass to neutral. Now skated into the zone by Zitzelsperger. Zitzelsperger beats two. Zitzelsperger shot, caught up, shot, saved by the Heritage goalie as he looks behind him, and once again, it beat him, but he got a skate down on it. That's the shorthanded goal opportunity we're talking about, and that is the way you make a kill. 22 seconds left in the power play. 5:41 left in the period. Puck down, one back to Pinello. He throws it around the boards to Jones. Jones has got it. Still on his stick, wrapped back around the boards. Pinello's going to pick it up at the blue line and keep it in. Pinello puts on the brakes, throws one to the net. Shot, save, and a cover by the Heritage goalie, and he finally held on to one. Luckily he did, because Jones and Zitzelsberger were within striking distance. Jones steps in for the draw once again. Puck now won by Jones, but laid onto the ice, comes off of Zitzelsberger's stick and out of the zone. He's battling away, though, comes all the way down to the end. Pinello picks it up, throws a cross-ice pass, gets it to Jones and off of a stick. Shot, blocker, save. Kicks into the corner. Jones throws a cross-ice pass. Zitzelsberger was out of the reach as Heritage picks it up, and the power play is over. Cats on the kill. Delayed offsides on Heritage's offside. They do pick it up in neutral and get back, throw it hard into the zone. Jones off of his skates, takes a bounce off the side of to the side of the cage, loses an edge and goes down. Is Gardner picked up and throwed the length of the ice. No icing here as it's thrown off the glass into neutral. Pinello picks it up, lays it off to Jones. He walks in, beats one. Here we are. Oh, blocked high into the netting as Jones loses an edge and goes down. Good look there by Jones. Could not find the corners as the puck comes all the way down to the end. Shot blocked at the blue line, kicked out wide into the corner. Big scrum, 2 Cats, 2 Eagles is thrown to the blue line and off of a Heritage stick for no icing. 2 neutral, though, comes the puck. Thrown all the way down ice. Lucier's to give chase. Lucier picks it up, skates it around his own cage. Feathers it to the circles of Winogle. Winogle throws it back to Lucier. Cross ice pass to Keenan. Keenan's got O'Reilly. Keenan skating. Keenan still skating into the zone. Keenan, he gets checked hard and goes down. Winogle comes up with the trash. Throw, shot, blocker, saved by the Heritage goalie. Winogle comes up with the trash. Cross ice pass to Lucy A, but he threw it behind him, and now we get a whistle, and I believe your Cats are going to go on the power play. No, he's throwing both of them. Matching penalties coming here. Keenan to the hole along with one of the Eagles. I believe it'll still be 5-on-5 hockey at 3-3-4 of the third. Cats up by 2. And it is still 5-on-5 hockey. Puck down, won by Shanahan. Caught up in everybody. Leslie gets a stick on it, throws it to the blue line. One of the Heritage players picks it up, throws it right back in, but one of his line mates was 8.5 feet offside. Shanahan to step from the draw. He wins it again, tied up in his skates. He's battling away. Everybody chipping puck is fine. Poke free into the zone. Leslie picks it up, throws it around the boards to Keogh. Keogh's got it on his stick. Poke checked away from him, but he gets it back to the boards. Poke checked away from him. Takes a couple bounces to Heritage players and comes free to Marks. We're 2-on-1 going the other way. Marks and Shanahan. Marks into the zone. Marks still on his stick. Shot. He threw it 2 feet wide of the net. Shanahan couldn't pick up the trash to the blue line, though. It's kept in. Shot way behind the net. Takes a ping pong and still bouncing around as nobody can come up with it. Caught up in the skates. Finally, Heritage picks it up, chips it into the corner, and gains control. Checked off the puck to the blue line. It stays in. Leslie gets half of a stick on it to Shanahan. He gets tied up as Heritage picks it up, throws it around the boards to the blue line. Keogh's going to keep that in. Beats one at the top of the circle. Is going to chase it down. Still on his stick. Gets tied up. Still on his stick. Throws a cross-ice pass to Leslie, who wasn't ready, but he's got it. He's checked off of it, but keeps control. Throws it to Soroki. Now Leslie loses an edge and goes down as it's kicked away. Comes free, though, to Shanahan's stick. He throws it out to Keogh. Keogh goes to rip a shot, but it's poke checked away at the last second and thrown down ice. And there is icing at 1:58 left in the period. Cats up by 2. Little bit of lackadaisical skating here the last 2 minutes. Puck is bouncing all over the place. Nobody can get control. Heth steps in for the draw. Puck down. He does win it into his skates. Chips it too small. Poke checked away at the blue line and thrown out by the Eagles. Cross ice pass, top of circle shot. Pinello about scored on his own team as he got a stick on it trying to throw it wide. Pinello blocks one in front. Harris makes the save. Poke checked wide. Believe that was Miller that got a stick on it to kick it wide. It's thrown the length of the ice. 1:32 left. Heritage comes out and plays it. His goalie plays it, but Small picks it off. He's got O'Reilly or Miller on the doorstep. Throw to the front. Poke checked away off a Hep skate. Comes wide off of the boards. Into neutral, skated into the zone. Gets around Pinello. 2-on-1 shot. Blocked by Gardner. Cross ice pass. Nobody home for the Eagles. Power play is over. Shot into the corner, blocked in front by Trash. Gardner picks it up, and that's going to be an icing because the power play was over. Eagles goalie heads to the bench for the extra skater. And timeout is called by Heritage. So another turnover shot opportunity by Heritage. I believe it was Gardner got the Superman dive and blocked one. Shot did make it to the cage on the second attempt. Harris comes up with the save and kicks it out wide, and then Gardner threw it the length of the ice to get us to where we're at now. 56.9 seconds left in this one. Cats up by 2.
So they had Francis was the kid that sent away to military.
Those of you that have hockey education know that there is plenty of time
Later in the show, they show Francis sick.
in this game. Do not get lackadaisical. Do not get caught watch the paint dry. Do not give these boys an opportunity, because a goal and a momentum swing is huge at this juncture of the game. Win the puck, get control, throw on the length of the ice into the back of the net, and let's head on home with a win. But we're a ways away from that. Heritage does head to the ice. They got the extra attacker on. Here he comes. Jones is in for the draw. Puck down. Jones does win it, but to Heritage player. Then Marks picks it up. He throws it to the blue line and out with a whistle and an icing. 48 seconds left in the game now. We'll set it up and do it once again. Half a step away from exactly what we needed. A win, a throw to the blue line, and a shot on net. But the shot on net was a bit off. So let's set up and do it again. Jones in for the draw. Puck down. He does win it again. Right to Heritage, though. Wrapped it in around the cage. Heritage throws it to the doorstep. Shot saved by Zitzelsperger's got it on his stick with open net in front of him. Zitzelsperger walks around the defense and puts it into the back of the net at 34.9 seconds for the empty net goal. My mouth could not catch up with what Zitzelsperger was doing. He was skating left and right and left. Finally splits the defense, keeps control, and walks it in for the Cat goal at 39.9 of the third. Cats up by 3. Heritage sends its goalie back to the ice, so the extra attacker has got to head to the ice. Puck down, won by Heritage, back off of the referee skates at neutral, pickpocketed by Jones. Jones is going to skate it to the blue line. His stick gets lifted and held. Then he's checked as Heritage picks it up and throws it around the boards to the blue line and out. To neutral, picked off by Keogh. Keogh's got it on his stick. He throws one hard into the zone. 12 seconds left in this one as Jones gives chase. Jones lifts the man's stick. He does get control of the puck. 4 seconds left. 3 to the blue line. Keogh kicks it out, and that is the end of this one. So your Cats played hard hockey, come away with the win, found the net 5 times, +2 for the other team. And we're going to walk out of this building with a win. Your Cats will get a few practices under their belt, and then Friday we will head to Fort Collins, NOCO Ice Arena to play Fort Collins. So from South Suburban, for producer-director Kenny Jones, cameraman the squirrel behind the camera, I am Dick Pepperfield. We will see you in NOCO. Once again, get out, get to the barbecue, bid on the auction items. Let's get some money raised for Sabercat hockey, and we will see you Friday. We are out.